Okay. Uh, I apologize for the technical difficulties. Now, what I'm going to do is drop the link and let's see. Let's see if that's taken care of. Hopefully. Okay. So, I don't know. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no one here, so therefore I have no way of knowing. Uh, okay. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. I see. Okay, I see now that people can see the link. Okay. Again, I apologize. It's just, as I stated before, I'm new to this whole process, and I think I just learned a lesson not to set the setting suitable for kids. In any case, let's just continue what I was talking about. Um, as I had stated, um, you begin your search to become a homeowner, you need to define what you're looking for, whether it be a condo or co-op or a house. And then you have to define whether it's a one bedroom, two bedroom, or what have you. As I stated previously, uh, you do need certain things. You need to have a steady income. You need to have a decent credit history. Um, you will need to approach a bank for a mortgage. Actually, a pre-approval for a mortgage. Once you have all that done, you can begin searching. Now you're going to need certain people in your search. You're going to need a good real estate agent, and when I mean good, someone who is very knowledgeable in the real estate field, who is a go-getter, uh, who will help you seek your home. Okay. One thing to try to avoid at all means, sign a contract with your real estate agent. Because once you have done that, it's very difficult to leave the contract. Now, after you make the determination, okay, once you make a determination, okay, I'm sorry. Once you make a determination, what you're looking for, you need to define where you want to start your search. Now, let me just relate to you my situation again. I live in New York, okay, and I did not want to look in Brooklyn. No offense to Brooklyn, I'm sure it's a nice area, but the fact of the matter is, back in 2017, a one-bedroom condominium was starting at $300,000. I did not bother to search in Queens. Again, I have nothing against the Queens. I'm sure it's a beautiful area, but it's just expensive. The only area in Queens where I can think I may be able to afford property was Far Rockaway, which was too far. Manhattan was out of the question. And I thought about Staten Island, but not seriously. So that left one borough and one borough only, which was the Bronx. And unfortunately, I had to change real estate agents 3 times because I couldn't find someone that would work for me. What you need is a real estate agent. You're also going to need an attorney that's an expert in real estate law. You're also going to need an inspector, because what the function of the inspector is, once you make an offer to purchase property and the offer was accepted, then once the first function of the inspector is to do an inspection that makes sure that the property is visually sound without major defects. So once the inspection is done, you'll get a report, and based on the inspection, we'll determine whether or not you will pursue with the closing. Now, let me just remind everybody that we're currently live on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope, and Twitter. Okay. Now, eventually, you'll get to the process when you're going to do what's called a closing, and what that done is you're going to have your real estate agent, you're going to have your attorney, and then you have the seller who will have their attorney and possibly the real estate agent as well. And you will do a closing. Let me just inform you that it can take 2 to 3 hours to complete the closing. And the reason why it takes that long, because you're going through pages of legal material. Just to give you an idea, I had a stack of papers this height. Before you get to the point, the function of the attorney is to make sure that every T's been crossed, every I has been dotted, that everything is in order. So the attorney is going to instruct you, sign this, sign this, sign this, and sign that. And then once the closing is done, the property becomes yours. Now, in my case, I purchased a condominium. Why a condominium? First of all, I did not want a house. I didn't want to have a house because I'm not a handyman person. And unfortunately, my pre-approval didn't make it possible for me to get a house. I thought about getting a co-op, but the reality was I didn't pursue it seriously. And the reason why I didn't pursue it seriously is because when you have a co-op, you don't own the apartment or the unit, as they call it. What it is, you own a portion of the building, and you have to be approved by the co-op board, because they can make the determination whether they accept you or not accept you. With a condominium, if you own the apartment. And the fact of the matter is, this coming January, Good, uh, good evening, Denise. I'm hope you're okay. Um, if you want to jump on the, if you want to join the stream, fine. If you don't want to, I understand. Um, but the fact of the matter is, there are certain advantages um, to be a homeowner as compared. Yes, I understand. I am. You know what, Denise? I appreciate it very much. And the fact of the matter is, I know what you're going through. Believe me, when I got my first dose, I was fortunate. The only symptom I had was whether they inject the injection, it hurt like the dickens. So I understand, but I appreciate it. Appreciate your support, Denise. Um, I hope you get better, and hopefully you'll be able to join the next stream. Okay. Now back to what I was saying. Um, this coming Jan. You're welcome, my cyber daughter. You're very much welcome. The fact of the matter is, when you are a renter, there's not too many advantages. Basically, what you're doing is you're paying someone else's mortgage. Now, in my case, I'm an owner. So, what are some of the advantages? First of all, I can redo my bathroom. Okay. Also, the property I have will go up in value. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. When I purchased my 2-bedroom in Parkchester, I know, Denise, you don't like the song Parkchester, but I have to say it. Okay, I love you anyway. I pay $190,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Nowadays, you're not going to get a 1-bedroom for $190,000. Most likely, a 1-bedroom apartment in my area will start at $200,000. I've seen ads for 2-bedroom apartments in my area for 270, 280, 290, as close as $300,000. So in my case, I was blessed by good timing, and you have a lot of options. You can live in your property, or you can rent it out as a source of income. In fact, that's what some people do in my area. You have certain individuals. One moment. Well, you know what? The fact of the matter is, it's a process, and we all have to go throughout discomfort. So I'm with you in spirit. So and one positive thing was that my mother actually lived to see my home and visit my home. So I'm happy with that. If anybody, by all means, anybody wish to join the stream, by all means do so. If not, I'm just going to start to wrap this up. Again, I do apologize. for some of the technical difficulties. I'm still learning regarding live streaming. And I gotta admit, I've been blessed with another assistance from Denise Gonzalez. So it's a huge, again, another shout out to you, Denise. You've been very supportive with my channel and with your wisdom and technical advice. So, and that's it. Before I leave, I just want to say, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. So therefore, whenever I post material, you'll be notified. And I would appreciate it very much if you please spread the word to other people in YouTube land. I am new in this, and I'm trying to become more sophisticated with my content. That being said, it does not appear that anybody else is going to join the stream. So I just want to let everybody know that next week we will be discussing how to deal with stress during the holidays. And the reason why we're going to enter in this discussion is because of the fact that while the holidays is a joyous time for many people, for others it is not. And actually, there's a huge amount of depression. And unfortunately, people think about committing suicide. So that's the reason why we're going to talk about this matter and see how we can deal with stress during the holidays. That being said, I thank you for watching this stream, even if it's only one person. And I'm sure there's going to be people that go to watch it on the replay. That being said, I'm going to close the same way I always close. People, please be careful out there, because the fact of the matter is we are dealing with COVID-19. Okay, oops, let me just... Thank you, Monday night. Appreciate your support. So as I was saying, we're still dealing with COVID-19, and we must do what we can to minimize our contact with the mentally and intellectually challenged people. Because if we fail to do so, we will be infected by their stupidity and mass insanity. And as we can see, we have quite a few characters on YouTube land who have nothing to do but to attack and spread the gospel of misinformation. That being said, I thank you very much. Take care. Please be safe, and peace.